Top Series 1 Hobby, a full case PYT number 23. Bruce Valanche. Oh, fuck, I forgot how long of a pack opening this is. Fuck me. I don't want to have to entertain a hobo, Super Mario. Wish my brother was working right now out sorting. I'd fucking grab him. Get your ass in here. Oh, hey guys, just as a heads up, I just remembered this. It's possible this is going to happen during this break. YouTube limits our stream times to 12 hours. So if it randomly boots you at 11:30, the break will still be going and it'll be in recording. Just as a heads up. Just as a heads up. So if you randomly get booted at 11:30, it's because that'll be the 12-hour mark. So do not panic if an hour from now the stream just stops. Do not panic. The recording will be posted and everything as usual. I don't really know how that works. If it just stops or what. Most of this, guys, will be case and sleeved later by our casers and sleevers. I'm not going to take a ton of time to top load in this, to be completely honest with you guys. All obviously the good numbered stuff will be. None of the 2026ers, that'll all be case and sleeved by our case and sleevers. Same with your foils and all that other stuff. I'll do the real good stuff, but that's about it. Because we have 2 long breaks to get through. And I'm fucking tired, if I'm gonna be real with you guys. What up, Higgins? I'd be honored if I was Miguel Tejada's favorite breaker. Yeah, I can give you an exact number. 12. Roll the bones. I can see them right from where I'm standing. 12. Hell yeah, Higgins, what we drinking? What are we drinking and what are we drinking for? I could go for a beer right now. That sounds really nice, actually. Or just like some whiskey, like a real heavy pour on a nice whiskey. Just get the job done quicker. Beer festival, that sounds fun. Sounds like a good Saturday, Higgins. That's pretty cool. I've watched more hockey this season than I have in any season in my entire life, just because I've just probably honestly working here. Everybody's big hockey fans. If I saw Jack Eichel in the middle of the road on Las Vegas Boulevard, I wouldn't know it was him at all. I don't think there's I think outside of like a handful of people, like Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby, I wouldn't recognize him in person. That's cool, Higgs. As long as you don't close your eyes and the room starts spinning, Higgins, you're good. Finally, left, middle, right, and then we're gonna jump into this. Five times, left, middle, right. Five, left. I don't even think it changed the last couple times we did it. All right, Series 1 Hobby 23. $3.99. It's Nico. Oops, almost skipped over that. It's Emet Shaheen. 66 of 99 for the Dodgers. Dodgers, and keep lucky. Judge. 250. It's going to be the Red Sox team. Bryce. Nolan McLean. Bryce Matthews on the foil. Dylan Beavers, sup, cuz? Straight off the top. Frederick. 2 Dodgers hits so far. Freddie on the back piece. You should have asked the bartender to that today, Higgins. Where the hell is my refund? Nice. This is the canvas. I thought it was going to be gold, but it's the canvas. 17 of 50 on the Austin Riley. Is Austin Riley number 17? 27. He's 27. Never mind. Disregard. Disregard. Riley on the canvas. Jackson Holiday. Priester. That's our first 2 boxes right there, guys. Higgins. We actually pulled it Utley Auto earlier today. You weren't here. Out of update. Delight. Williamson on the teal. I think the teal is more rare than the pink. Nice skeins right here. Kurtz. We like Kurtz. That's what I'm saying, Otter. I want to see... I know everybody likes Seinfeld. I was not a big Seinfeld fan. I want to see Tony Hawk, personally. I know. Come after me. I don't think Seinfeld is that great of a show. Lars Nootbaar. Cardinals. Who's got the Cardinals? Jumpman, Jumpman, Jumpman. That boy's up to something. It doesn't do it for me. Now, what I will say is it could have something to do with my connotation that I have. My stepdad, my ex-stepdad, who I absolutely hated growing up, loved Seinfeld. So that could be another reason why I hate it so much. I truly dislike the show. That could be a reason. But yeah, I'm not a Seinfeld guy in the slightest. That'll do it. Mario's like, yep, that makes sense. Therapy schmerapy. I'll just lose another parlay. That'll do it. Sonny Gray. Sonny. He's a Red Sox, right? Am I remembering that correct? Sonny Gray went to the Red Sox. Ichiro. Man, Super Mario, he was. I was at both games when he pitched against the Tigers in the playoffs. And that was an electric environment. The whole place, I'll never forget, just, Sonny. He went toe-to-toe with Verlander the first time for 8 innings, and the A's won 1-0 on a Stephen Vogt walk-off single. Oh, those were good days, man. David Wright. I saw Verlander back-to-back years shove it up our you-know-whats. There is something blue. I do believe it's an auto right here. It's just a relic, but it is a blue Ozzy Albies to 150. Usually when they're facing forward, I thought it was an auto, but it is a relic. But yeah, Super Mario, I saw Verlander just absolutely own the A's back-to-back years at the game with my dad. Man, you guys owned us, but we had you on the ropes the second year. The first year actually, if anybody remembers, the MLB tried to mess with the postseason scheduling to try to break down the travel days. And in 2012, the home team, or the team that was the higher seed, played game 1 and 2 on the road because they wanted to give them 3, 4, and 5 straight. They did that for 1 year, and they realized how stupid it was. And the Tigers had the first 2 games at home. They won those 2 games, and the A's came back, forced a game 5, and we ended up losing in game 5. I still blame the MLB for that one. That was the dumbest thing they've ever done, was give the lower seed the first 2 games at home. I don't know why they did that. They've never done it since. It was utterly ridiculous, stupid, and I don't know whose idea that was. They were trying to cut down on travel days, and by doing that, you just punished the team who had the better record in the regular season. Makes no sense. Nice Skeens foil. Sorry for my little filibuster right there, but yeah, I remember that. And I remember being so pissed about that. Well, the NBA first round lasts frickin' 25 days. The first round is half of the playoffs, as far as the NBA goes, it feels like. The NBA first round takes forever. Oh yeah, better than the 1-game wild card. I do agree with that. I watch my A's get bounced in those too. Any playoff format, I bet you the A's have broken my heart in some way, shape, or form. Doesn't matter what the format is. Let's see it, Brugvu. Let's get you some. Jonah Tongue. Ricky. R.I.P. Ricky. Jesus Lizard. The cow on the foil. So what we've seen, 2 autos and 2 relics so far. 2 autos and 2 relics. Haven't had our hit yet in this box, or this stack, I should say. Kyle Stowers, an absolute stud for the fish. IKM. Chudio. It's Yordan Alvarez on the bat piece for the Stros. Jumpman, Jumpman, Jumpman. That boy's up to something. Is there any like good late night water polo or some BS that I can throw on the TV to at least like give me something to track? There's Yordan again on the 75th. Roman. Oh, that's got to be on ESPN The Ocho. Banana ball. I can't get behind the banana ball. You got umpires twerking and all that stuff on stilts. It might be fun for the kids. It might be fun for the half baseball fans who don't really care about. I can't get into the banana ball, man. Can't get into the banana ball. I can't do it. To me, it's like baseball's equivalent of Jake Paul boxing. That's my personal opinion on it. Joe Ryan to 2026, and right behind is going to be Will Banfield. Where's the fun? You can like both. I don't know, man. It's just like, I don't know. It's so TikTok-y for me. It's so TikTok-y for me. Yeah, it is to the Harlem Globetrotters. And at least one thing I will give the Bananas, they actually lose. So it's not totally like the Harlem Globetrotters. I will give them that. I will give them that. It's more legit than the Globetrotters. And I will say the one rule that I think is sick is if the fan catches a foul ball. That's cool. I do like that, like gimmicky side to it, because that's cool. But it's just like it's mostly the dancing stuff and all that, like that. I'm not crazy fan on. Yeah, that part is actually really cool. Like if a fan catches a foul ball, like it's an out. I do agree. When that part is cool. That part's very cool to me. Michael Harris on the City Connect. It's another Brave to 150, I believe. Yes. 79 to 150 on the relic for the Braves. If I have money on the Cubs and PCA backflips to catch a fly ball, I'm going to have an aneurysm. I'm going to have an aneurysm. I don't gamble on it. I would never do that, but I don't know. I'm also realizing I'm becoming an old man because of my reaction with the whole Max Clark thing. And how I was like, dude, why does this guy look like such a douchebag with 50 million diamond chains on? You know, he's wearing a signing bonus. Nice Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson for Craven. So maybe I'm just becoming a sour old man, you know? Because I'm like, this guy's wearing a signing bonus on his neck and can't catch a fly ball. I know Max Clark's gonna be good. I actually do believe in Max Clark. It's just that was a terrible look in my opinion. Okay, yeah. But when would I ever be in that situation, Mario? These are all cool hypotheticals. My aunt had testicles, she'd be my uncle. Like, you know? That was a really bad look, Rob Joy. It was a really bad look. Nice. Chase Burns on the team variation. The flame-throwing right-hander for Cincy and Carson. All sports. He wore like wearing the chains wasn't the problem. It was the fact that he dropped multiple routine fly balls in the inning. Kind of just really just I don't know. It was just kind of you just looked too much of a showman and then was dropping routine pop-ups. Now the sun was probably really high. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that there was a high sun in Arizona, you know, in the middle of February. But the fact that he was wearing his signing bonus on his neck. Nice, Bryson Stott. Living in a big blue world. Okay. Stott to 150 for the Phils. Higgins. He passed out drunk. Higgins passed out drunk. He didn't see that. Ah, there he is. Higgins said, I ain't hear no bell. Yeah, blue auto. Blue auto, Bryson Stott. No refund. Kumar Rocker to 2026. Two chains plus like 4 all sports. Or I guess, yeah, no, like 2 Chainz, because as the great 2 Chainz once said, 2 Chainz, but I got me a few on. You gotta throw a chain into the crowd. Oh, man. What happened to the days when baseball players had grit and wore fightins? To $3.99, it's Ian Seymour. Matt knows. Matt knows. That was the swag back in the day. It was always subtle. You had your team color fighting on. It was just a little something. Was not too gaudy or anything like that. That was the day. Now it cracks me up because these kids nowadays, they be wearing their elbow guards when they're throwing 65 miles an hour in 12U baseball. It's like, come on. Come on, you're gonna be all right, kid. God, I sound so fucking old right now. Holy shit. Holy shit, guys. Shohei. Nice, Sody Pop. Tyler Soderstrom on the relic. Almost said refractor. Yeah, All Sports. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it really bad right now, and I honestly freaking hate it. I have all these thoughts in my head. Now I'm saying them out loud. I'm like, oh, shit. All right, here we go. Last 4 boxes, guys. Good luck. We need a banger. We need like a real like nice short print. I guess we have the canvas, but we need like... You know what I want to see is one of those 75th die cut autos because I feel like the names on that checklist are really good. I want to see one of those die cut autos. Need a Seinfeld. Need a Seinfeld. Big Mac. You know what may make me watch the Savannah Bananas, which kind of started off this whole grumpy Tyler rant? Steroids. Juice them up. Juice the bananas up. Are you talking about the above the knee with your socks tucked in, Matt? Is that what you're talking about? Carson Seymour for the Gigantes. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those either. But honestly, like, I can't hate on any of the pants trends. I can't hate on any of the pants trends because I used to be one of those guys who, when I was like 11 or 12, you know, you remember where like the guys that wrap the cleats, the bottom of your pants around your cleats? I used to do that. Altuve, bat piece. I wore high socks in high school because the pants they gave me were like too short. And they couldn't, they wouldn't go all the way down and wear like long pants. So I would have to wear highs because I refused to rock tweeners. So in high school, I rocked high socks. Show Hizzle. The fuck? Straight off the top, it is Matthew Boyd to $3.99. High socks is a gamer look. I agree with that. All rise on the all tops team. We're entering the Crone Zone on the City Connect relic. Guys, Jumbo 36 is after this, and that's going to be the last break of the night. Is Jumbo 36. Go ahead and guess the lowest numbered whatever the silver packs. We'll do that for 55 in Blesbucks. The lowest numbered whatever. Auto, non-auto, lowest numbered whatever. Barrett switching it up, going to a whole nother product instead of his Wade Boggs guess. Sorry, I think I might have skipped over something right there. No, it was just a sideways card. Bronx Buddies. From the Bronx Bombers to the Bronx Buddies. No wonder why they can't win anything in the 2010s. Sorry. Sorry, Yankee fans. I didn't mean to say that. Freudian slip. It's okay, Matt. I always think this. Ooh, this is going to be to 10. Grant Taylor on the team color match. 7 of 10. The black rainbow foil. Low numbered. Not the name we wanted, but it is a low numbered piece. Yeah, Matt, but I always feel jealous with my dad. I'm like, dude, my dad got to see the A's win 3 straight World Series. He got to see the A's, you know, beat the Giants in one of the most memorable World Series, mostly because of the earthquake. He got to see the Niners win like 5 Super Bowls. And I was stuck watching Jimmy Garoppolo. It's tough out here, you know. Lazaro Estrada. There you go, Brugvu. Maybe not the name you're looking for, but that is some ink. Devers. Jeffrey Springs of 2026. Yes. Man, if it wasn't for the Golden State Warriors, I would be pretty miserable as a sports fan. To 250, Brady House. Guy's been having a hell of a start to his spring. Watch out for him. Another young bat in Washington who's going to get an opportunity. I got a cool story about Carney Lansford, All Sports. I may have told it on here once before. So my dad used to, obviously grew up going to like a bunch of A's games and stuff. And my grandpa was in finance. I don't know exactly what he did, but he handled a lot of accounts with a lot of A's and Warriors players, coaches, all of that. And Carney Lansford actually was one of my grandpa's clients. Would always give him, gave him game used jersey, glove, and all this stuff. And then a couple years ago, Lansford was signing at a card event in the Bay Area, and my dad went, brought the jersey, brought the glove, and had my brother go up there and get it signed and take a picture with him and all that stuff. And then he talked to my dad, I guess, for like an hour. And Carney remembered my grandpa well and all that stuff, and it was a really cool moment. So that's my little tiny Carney Lansford story. But he remembered my grandpa, he knew my dad as a kid. And then he was really nice to my younger brother, too. Nice. Gold Chase Burns. You saw him on the team there earlier in Carson. Now you get a gold. 5 of 50. Oh, man, that's sweet. Something blue. It's a relic. It's Brady. Brady for the Nationals and Spice Chicks. Yeah, so when I grew up, obviously it was a little different. And not everybody had access to that tunnel and stuff. But one thing I'll never forget was the 2 times I got to sit diamond level at the A Stadium, and both teams walk right past the diamond level seating. I got so many autographs on those 2 days. One of my favorite players interactions that I had was with Joe Mauer, because he wasn't signing for anybody, and he walked by, and like somebody said something to him, and he just looked at him, and I just said, "Well played, Mauer," like the old MLB The Show commercials. And he stopped, smiled, turned around, and took a picture with me because of it. And I was like, hell yeah, I was the only person he stopped for. So, Joe Mauer, good in my book forever because of that. No way, that's sweet. You caught his home run ball and he autographed it? Dude, that's awesome. I've never caught, all the baseball games I've been to, never caught a home run, never got a foul ball, like in play. I got a bunch of batting practice balls and stuff. Joe Rock. But I've never gotten never caught a home run or a foul ball, like in play. Clay Holmes of 2026. PCA. I look like Chipper Jones, Garo. People say my swing looks just like him too when I'm in the dish or I'm at the plate. I make contact with the ball and they're like, holy hell, did Chipper show up? No, no one's ever told me that. Thank you though, girl. I'll take that as a compliment though. All right, recap coming up in just a sec. Oh, dude, that's sweet. Yeah, if you guys have cool ballpark stories, drop them in the chat. I would love to hear those. Ballparks, there's nothing better than like your best ballpark memory, whatever it may be. Like that's what we do this for. That's why we're fans of the game. If you guys got a good one, I would love to hear your ballpark story. I'm gonna go ahead and top load. We're getting a guess in for the lowest numbered silver pack. Whatever. You should have took the hit, Barrett. You should have took the hit. Take a payday. I love a good Rickey Henderson story. How could you not love a good Rickey Henderson story? Guys, just a heads up, we're coming up on that 12-hour mark. If it does, if the stream does cut off, I will just go ahead and restart it. So, just a heads up, we are coming up on that 12-hour mark. Oh, wait, whoops. Silver packs, not recap time. My bad. Oh, it won't cut off. It'll just stop recording. Okay, cool. Well, I'm recording, so that doesn't matter. Wow, that's crazy, Matt. Super Mario, are you you related to Mark Wahlberg? The Yankee Clipper? How was I supposed to know it was Jeter? That day when Mark was supposed to come, you guys do not know how bad I wanted to be, how bad I wanted to say that, like, to him. That's the guy that shot Derek Jeter. He never showed. All right, guys, we're guessing the lowest numbered. Lowest numbered card. Doesn't have to be an auto. You should have shot A-Rod. All right, I think the green right here is going to be our lowest numbered piece. Good luck. Ooh, Shohei. To 199, Ken Griffey Jr. on the nice color match right there with the jersey for the M's. Oh, Christian Moore, get you over there. Didier Fuentes. The Braves had a little bit of a break. Didier Fuentes to 99. I doubt anybody guessed Didier. Recap. Jacob Wilson on the purple, Kyle Stowers green. Nice Chase Burns gold, Austin Riley on the canvas. Grant Taylor on the black rainbow to 10. Chase Burns on the team variation. Chrome Zone, Altuve, Sodipop, Alvarez, Frederick, Brady House, Ozzy Albies, Michael Harris Jr. Griffey to 199, Fuentes auto to 99, and then our paper autos, Lazaro, Nootbaar, Stott, blue autograph for Higgins, and Sheehan, why do I say Shaheen? Raheen, it's not Rashid Shaheed, to 99, and that was the break. 26 Top Series 1 Hobby, a full case PYT number 23. We're going to jump directly into Jumbo, guys.